These 9 Stoic lessons, rediscovering yourself, embrace life. Did you know that the secret to transforming your life's biggest challenges into your greatest opportunities might have been discovered over 2,000 years ago? Imagine facing life's storms with a calm so powerful that nothing could shake your inner peace. Sounds like a superpower, right? Well, it's not just a fantasy. This ancient superpower is an age-old philosophy that's as practical today as it was in the bustling markets and marble halls of ancient Rome and Greece. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control every aspect of our lives, we have absolute power over how we choose to react. In today's world, where uncertainty seems to be the only certainty, these teachings could be the anchor we've all been. What if I told you that Stoicism is more about action than thought? It's about living a life filled with purpose, resilience, and happiness no matter what life throws your way. It's not about suppressing your emotions, but understanding and managing them to lead a more fulfilling life. So whether you're dealing with stress, facing adversity, or simply looking to find more joy in the everyday, stick around. Today, we're diving deep into Stoicism, uncovering its timeless wisdom, and discovering how it can transform not just the way we think, but the way we live. If you're eager to embark on this journey of transformation, don't forget to subscribe, share, and hit that like button. Stick with me until the end without skipping, because every moment of this video is a step towards uncovering the Stoic wisdom that can change your life. Focusing on what's in your control. Have you ever found yourself stuck in traffic, fuming over the delay, or scrolling through your phone only to get upset over a negative comment someone left on your post? It happens to the best of us. It's almost like our day-to-day life is filled with these little tests, challenging our mood and our peace of mind at every turn. But here's a game-changing perspective from the world of Stoicism that can turn all that frustration on its head. Stoicism, this incredible philosophy that dates back to ancient Greece and Rome, hands us this powerful tool, focusing on what's in our control. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Think about that for a second. Traffic, bad weather, negative comments. These are all outside our control. We can't change them, no matter how much we wish we could. What we can change, however, is how we react to them. This idea isn't just ancient wisdom. It's backed by modern psychology too. Carl Jung, a giant in the field of psychology, famously stated, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." This aligns perfectly with the Stoic practice. It's about recognizing that the only real power we have is over our own reactions, thoughts, and actions. Let's break it down a bit. Say you're in that traffic jam, late for an important meeting. You can spend that time stewing in anger, honking your horn and stressing out, which, let's be honest, won't make the cars ahead move any faster. Or you can take a deep breath, accept the situation, and maybe use the time to listen to a podcast, an audiobook, or simply enjoy some music. The traffic hasn't changed, but your response to it has. And with that shift, your stress levels drop and your day looks a bit brighter. This Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control extends far beyond just dealing with traffic or weather. It applies to our personal goals, our reactions to others, and our approach to obstacles in life. As Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic heavyweight, reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find. So next time you find yourself getting worked up over something outside your control, remember these wise words from our Stoic friends. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If it's not, let it go. Focus on your reaction, your mindset, and your actions. This simple shift can have a profound impact on your stress levels and overall happiness. It's not always easy, but it's worth practicing every day. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. And as we learn to focus more on what's in our control, we'll find ourselves not just surviving life's challenges, but thriving in spite of them. 2. Embracing obstacles as opportunities. Stoicism teaches us the art of embracing obstacles as opportunities. It sounds counterintuitive, right? Most of us are programmed to view obstacles as just that, barriers to our success and happiness. But Stoics like Marcus Aurelius Seneca and Epictetus flip this narrative on its head. They tell us, when life throws you a curveball, instead of asking why me, ask what can I learn? This is a game changer. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher, penned in his personal writings, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." What he means here is that every obstacle, no matter how daunting, not only tests our resilience, but also teaches us valuable lessons. It's about finding the silver lining in tough situations and using it to fuel our growth. This perspective isn't just ancient philosophy. It's backed by modern thinkers too. The famous psychologist Carl Jung said, "What you resist persists." By fighting against obstacles, we give them more power over us, but by accepting and learning from them, we can overcome them. This Stoic mindset is about transforming challenges into stepping stones towards becoming stronger and wiser. Let's make it practical. Say you're facing rejection from job applications. It's easy to fall into a spiral of self-pity and doubt. But what if you viewed each rejection as feedback? Maybe there's a skill you need to improve or a new strategy for your job search. That shift in perspective can turn a series of rejections into a path for professional development. Another example is personal conflicts. They're uncomfortable and stressful, but they also offer a chance to practice patience, empathy, and communication skills. Every disagreement is an opportunity to understand different viewpoints and to refine our conflict resolution ability. The essence of embracing obstacles as opportunities lies in asking ourselves, what can this situation teach me? Instead of being passive victims of circumstance, we become active learners and problem solvers. This doesn't mean that facing obstacles becomes easy, but it does mean that we approach them with a mindset geared towards growth and learning. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is the heart of Stoicism. It's about seeing beyond the immediate pain or frustration of an obstacle and finding the lessons and opportunities it presents. So when you're faced with a challenge, big or small, try to pause and reframe it. Ask yourself what you can learn from the situation and how it can make you stronger and wiser. Remember, obstacles aren't just hurdles to overcome. They're opportunities to. By adopting this Stoic mindset, we can navigate life's ups and downs with more grace, resilience. 3. Living in the present moment. Living in the present moment is something we hear about all the time. Right, live in the now. But what does that really mean, and why is it so important? Living in the present moment is about fully embracing and experiencing where you are at this very second, not letting your mind wander off to the worries of tomorrow or the regrets of yesterday. It's about realizing that life, with all its beauty, challenges, and surprises, happens in the now. This concept isn't new. It's been a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, echoed by great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, and reiterated by modern psychologists and thinkers. Let's start with the Stoics. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." He understood that the power of living in the present lies in its ability to ground us, to clear our minds of distractions, and to allow us to appreciate the richness of life as it unfolds. But why is it so hard to stay present? Our minds are often cluttered with thoughts, worries about what's next, or replaying things that have already happened. This constant mental noise pulls us away from the beauty and potential of the here and now. As the famous psychologist Carl Jung put it, the least of things with a meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it. Living in the present moment gives meaning to the small, everyday experiences. Being present means engaging fully with whatever you're doing. Whether it's enjoying a meal, having a conversation, or simply sitting quietly, it's about immersing yourself in the current moment without letting your thoughts drift to the past or future. This doesn't mean ignoring responsibilities or failing to plan for the future. It means not allowing those thoughts to dominate your present experience. Practicing mindfulness is one way to cultivate this presence. Mindfulness involves paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and sensations in a non-judgmental way. It helps you become more aware of the present moment and can reduce stress and improve simple practices like deep breathing, meditation, or even mindful walking can help. Imagine savoring your morning coffee, truly tasting it, feeling its warmth, and enjoying the aroma, rather than drinking it mindlessly while thinking about your to-do list. Or consider being fully present in a conversation, listening intently to the other person, rather than formulating your response or thinking about other tasks. These small changes can enhance your appreciation of life and improve your relationships. Living in the present moment is about making a conscious effort to bring your attention back to the here and now, again and again. It's a practice that can transform your experience of life, making it richer and more meaningful. So next time you find your mind wandering, gently bring it back to the present. Notice the sights, sounds, and sensations around you. Appreciate the moment for what it is. This is the essence of Stoic mindfulness. 4. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's about cultivating a deep appreciation for the good in our lives, both big and small. The Stoics believed that gratitude is a powerful tool for achieving a contented and fulfilling life. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we shift our perspective from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Take full account of what excellencies you possess, and in gratitude remember how you would hanker after them if you had them not." This practice of reflecting on the positive aspects of our lives can help us foster a sense of satisfaction and reduce feelings of envy or dissatisfaction. Gratitude helps us recognize the interconnection of all things. It reminds us that we are part of a larger whole and that many of the good things in our lives come from outside ourselves. This recognition can deepen our sense of connection. To cultivate gratitude, the Stoics recommend a daily practice of reflection. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on the positive experiences you had, no matter how small. It could be a kind word from a colleague, a beautiful sunset, or a moment of laughter with a friend. Writing these moments down in a gratitude journal can reinforce this practice and help you maintain a positive outlook. Gratitude also involves acknowledging the challenges and difficulties we face. The Stoics believe that every experience, good or bad, offers an opportunity for growth and learning. By being grateful for our challenges, we can transform adversity into a catalyst for personal development. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties in life or pretending everything is perfect. It's about finding balance and recognizing that even in the midst of hardship, there are things to be thankful for. This balanced perspective can provide strength and resilience in the face of adversity. In summary, gratitude is a powerful Stoic practice that can enhance our overall well-being. By regularly reflecting on the positives in our lives and expressing appreciation for them, we can cultivate a more contented and fulfilling existence. So take a moment each day to practice gratitude and see how it transforms your perspective. 5. Accepting mortality. Acceptance of mortality is a fundamental aspect of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that contemplating our mortality can lead to a more meaningful and intentional life. By acknowledging that our time is limited, we are reminded to make the most of each moment and to live in accordance with our values. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advised, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day." This mindset encourages us to focus on what truly matters and to prioritize our time and energy accordingly. The Stoics saw death not as something to fear, but as a natural part of life. By accepting its inevitability, we can free ourselves from the anxiety and fear that often accompany thoughts of death. This acceptance can lead to a greater sense of peace and contentment in our daily lives. Contemplating mortality also helps us appreciate the present moment. It serves as a reminder that life is fleeting and that we should not take our time for granted. By living with an awareness of our mortality, we can cultivate a deeper sense. In practical terms, accepting mortality means reflecting on the impermanence of life and recognizing that each day is a gift. It involves making conscious choices about how we spend our time and ensuring that our actions align with our values. And in conclusion, accepting mortality is a powerful Stoic practice that can lead to a more intentional and meaningful life. By embracing the impermanence of life, we are reminded to live fully and to focus on what truly matters. So take a moment to reflect on your mortality and let it guide you towards a life of purpose and fulfillment. 6. Developing inner strength. Inner strength is the foundation of a resilient and fulfilling life. The Stoics believed that true strength comes from within and that we must cultivate it through self-discipline, perseverance, and self-awareness. This inner strength allows us to face life's challenges with courage and grace. Epictetus, a former slave who became a renowned Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of inner strength. He taught that we should focus on developing our character and virtues, as these are within our control. External circumstances may be beyond our control, but how we respond to them is a reflection of our inner strength. To develop inner strength, the Stoics recommend practicing self-discipline and self-control. This involves setting goals and working towards them with determination and consistency. It also means resisting the urge to indulge in harmful habits or behaviors that undermine our well-being. Perseverance is another key aspect of inner strength. The Stoics believe that we must endure hardships and setbacks with patience and resilience. By persevering through difficulties, we build the strength and fortitude needed to overcome future challenges. Self-awareness is also crucial for developing inner strength. The Stoics encouraged regular self-reflection and introspection to gain a deeper understanding of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. This self-awareness helps us identify areas for growth and improvement. In summary, developing inner strength is a core Stoic practice that can enhance our resilience and well-being. By cultivating self-discipline, perseverance, and self-awareness, we can build the inner fortitude needed to face life's challenges with courage and grace. So take a moment to reflect on your inner strength and consider how you can develop it further. 7. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the current moment. The Stoics believe that mindfulness is essential for living a virtuous and fulfilling life. By paying attention to our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we can cultivate greater self-awareness and make more intentional choices. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote extensively about the importance of mindfulness. He encouraged his followers to be present in all things and thankful for all things. This practice of mindfulness helps us appreciate the beauty and richness of life as it unfolds. Mindfulness involves observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment. It means being aware of our inner experiences and recognizing how they influence our behavior. This awareness allows us to respond to situations with greater clarity, and practicing mindfulness can also help reduce stress and improve overall well-being. By focusing on the present moment, we can let go of worries about the future or regrets about the past. This presence of mind can lead to greater peace and to cultivate mindfulness. The Stoics recommend regular meditation and reflection. This can involve simple practices like deep breathing, mindful walking, or sitting quietly and observing your thoughts. These practices help anchor you in the present moment and enhance your self-awareness. In conclusion, mindfulness is a powerful Stoic practice that can enhance our overall well-being. By being fully present and engaged in the current moment, we can cultivate greater self-awareness and make more intentional choices. So take a moment each day to practice mindfulness and see how it transforms your experience of 8. Cultivating patience. Patience is a virtue that the Stoics valued highly. They believe that patience is essential for maintaining inner peace and navigating life's challenges with grace. By cultivating patience, we can develop the resilience needed to endure difficulties. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, wrote, "No man can have a peaceful life who thinks too much about lengthening it or believes that his longest life spans many years." This quote emphasizes the importance of patience and acceptance of life's natural course. Patience involves accepting that not everything will happen on our desired timeline. It means recognizing that some things are beyond our control and that we must wait for them to unfold in their own time. This acceptance can reduce frustration and anxiety. To cultivate patience, the Stoics recommend practicing self-control and managing our expectations. This involves letting go of the need for immediate gratification and embracing a long-term perspective. It also means being kind and compassionate towards ourselves and others. Patience also requires resilience. The Stoics believe that we must endure hardships with grace and perseverance. By facing difficulties with patience, we build the strength needed to overcome future challenges. In summary, cultivating patience is a core Stoic practice that can enhance our inner peace and resilience. By practicing self-control and managing our expectations, we can develop the patience needed to navigate life's challenges with grace. So take a moment to reflect on your patience and consider how you can cultivate it further. 9. Embracing change. Change is an inevitable part of life, and the Stoics believe that embracing change is essential for personal growth and well-being. By accepting the impermanence of life, we can navigate transitions with greater ease and resilience. Epictetus taught that we should not resist change but embrace it as a natural part of life. He advised, "The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best." This quote emphasizes the importance of surrounding ourselves with positive influences and being open. Embracing change involves accepting that life is constantly evolving. It means recognizing that our circumstances, relationships, and experiences are not fixed. This acceptance can help us adapt to new situations and opportunities with greater flexibility. To embrace change, the Stoics recommend practicing acceptance and letting go of attachment to the past. This involves recognizing that clinging to the past can prevent us from fully experiencing the present and future. By letting go of attachment, we can open ourselves to new possibilities.